Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my brow routine. I'm going to walk you through the steps of what I do to achieve these brows. You'll be able to see that I have pretty sparse brows because I've over tweezed and over waxed throughout the years, and my brows are just really sparse. I always had the same shape, but they were a lot thicker when I was in high school and younger, so I do try to keep the same shape of my natural brow, and I think that that is key for getting a good brow. It's just going with what you have. Don't try to recreate a new shape. Just go with the outline that you have. Your brows may be a lot straighter than mine, and that's perfect. That's beautiful for your face. You don't want to try to create something that is not your own. And that's what's going to make it look super duper fake. My eyebrows might be too thick for some people, and they might be too dark, and they might not be for everybody, and I completely understand that. It's what I like, it's what I feel comfortable with, especially with a full face of makeup. I think that darker, heavier brow just completes the look. So if you don't wear as much makeup, or if you don't like a dark brow, use less product, and still you can still use the same concept, but just use less product. So I'm going to show you what I use now. I'm going to show you how I use it and what I do to achieve these brows. So if you want to see my brow routine, then just keep watching. So I am using the e.l.f. eyebrow kit, and this is from Target, or you can get it online, and I have used this for years and years and years. I use it in medium. It's just something that I keep going back to. I've used more expensive brands. I've used eye pencils, I've used eyeliners, I've used a variety of things, and I just go back to this because it looks the best and it works the best. So I am going to use that. You are going to need some type of brush. This one is jacked up, but it works well because you're going to want to brush up your brows. You can use a spoolie. You can use the ones that come with different eye pencils. I use this. I'm also going to use the angled brush that comes with the kit. Now, if you have an angled brush, go ahead and use it. You just want to make sure that it's going to be synthetic fibers because you want it to be pretty stiff because that's how you're going to get a straight line. And you want it to be slightly angled or pointed because that's how you're going to get the hair-like effect. I also am going to use, this is a foundation brush, but I just use it as a concealer brush and a concealer, and I use the Glamoflauge from Hard Candy. And that is just to clean up any messed up lines or anything like that. It's not what I normally do, so bear with me. I'm going to look in a mirror and try to film it while I do it. Okay. So we are going to take the angled side. We're going to take the gel. You could also use a brown gel liner. You could use a pencil. You could use whatever you want, but you want to get a good amount on there just so that it makes it like hard. So we're going to take the slanted side. You see how it's slanted, and we're going to use the pointy side of it. I always start right in the middle because you don't want the inside to be too thick, so I start right in the middle and then go down. I do my point and then I will do everything else. I also try to keep the majority of the brow stuff to the bottom. Like, I don't want the top to be too thick. And we're just going to use like swiping motions. You're going to apply more product just so that it's the darkness that you want. So if it's too dark for you, that's understandable. Just use less product. And I just use my brows as a guide, and that's going to guide the line and tell me like how far to take them down, how in to take them. I'm sorry if I'm not using the right words, guys, but I'm trying my best. And it's okay if you mess up because you're going to go over it with the eyeliner, with the concealer, just to clean it up. So if the line is not perfectly straight, that is okay. So now what you're going to do, now that we have the line or the outline of how thick you're going to want your brows, notice I haven't done anything to the top. It's just everything to the bottom and point. If anything, you want the point to be like the thickest part, and then it just to be light all the way to dark. So you want this to be like the darkest part, and then the inner corner to be the lightest part. I'm now going to take the pointy side of the brush, and you're going to take whatever product you have left on your brush and you're going to take that through your brows. Again, starting in the middle towards the back, and I'm just going in an upward motion. Now you can notice here I'm going to go up, all the way up and over, and that's going to create the point. Still taking whatever product you have, you're going to take the product from the line and just bring it right through the brows. And still again taking the same point, you're going to come inside and you're going to now flip it up so it's straight, and now you're just going to go straight up. Still doing light stroke motions, like you want it to be like hair-like. You don't want it to be like you're drawing it on. You want it to be like flicking motions. You definitely don't want to go in too far. You want to just stay in the corner, in the inner corner of the eye. But again, if you have like more in brows, then just follow that natural brow shape. That's what's going to make your eyebrows look the best, is if you do it naturally. If you're overdoing it or trying to create something that's not there, it's going to look overdone. Now you just want to go back with the brush and then brush through the product. Get your brows to go exactly where you want them to go, brush them up how you want them to be, and then you're going to see where you're going to need to fill in some. And if you notice, I haven't gone back and gotten any product. I try to just work with what's on there. I don't want to apply too much because, again, that's going to make it really dark. Now I'm going to take the powder side and again get it on the brush, get a good amount on the brush. And I'm still going to work from the bottom because you can see at the bottom it needs a little bit more definition. Still with the same strokes. I'm going to take a tiny bit of that concealer on the very tip. And we're just going to outline the brow. So I'm going to again start in the middle and then we're going to work our way out. Okay, I had to move because it just had to move. So you can see when I outlined it that I was trying to blend it out, but I'm just going to take this brush, just blend it out. So I hope that you guys liked this type of video. If you liked my routine, it's pretty basic. It's just all about starting off light and then going dark, and I really like to keep the majority of the color down to the bottom and then build it up so that the top isn't super duper heavy, especially because my arch is so distinct. It will look like serious angry brows. I already have angry brows, and I know that. So yeah, and I think that the key to achieving the brows like I have is just cleaning it up with the concealer. The concealer gives it this distinct crisp line, and I think that that might be the reason why they looked so clean. I don't want to talk like they're so clean, you know, because they might not be for everybody, but they are like super cleaned up and super arched. So that is my routine. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you did like it. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you use for your brows. I would love to know. Any recommendations would be great. Thank you so much for watching. If you aren't subscribed, hit that subscribe button because it'll make me happy, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!